recording. It is currently 6:30. I've been awake since 5:50. We're gonna get ready and start the day. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Certain events in my life right now have they're making me hurt, for better or for worse. But we got bigger fish to fry, we got bigger stuff to do. I can't allow myself to be hung up by stuff like these, because if I do, then it's gonna affect me even more, in the sense that I have more important, like literally I have school. That's pretty much it. Like school, like people underestimate, like even my boss, which is kind of like ticking me off, I'm not gonna lie. He's like, I need to find something that when I make that turn, it doesn't like, alright. Like even my bosses, they're like, oh, Javier, how's it going? Can't you see? A good time. And I'm like, bro, like, he's like, are you, to be honest, are you really going to school? Like, I'm like, bro, yeah, what the fuck? Like, is it a foreign concept for you guys here? Like, yes, I'm going to, like, did you guys go to like, university? Like, I don't understand, like, because if you guys didn't, then, I mean, no offense, but it shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, hey, kudos to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you guys, like, I don't know if the main boss went to university. I never asked him, because how do you ask that to your boss, you know what I'm saying? But hey, kudos to him if he never went. But like they're like taking it lightly. They're like, bro, you know what I'm saying, like, you know. And like I asked for a day off on the weekend to catch up on some stuff, and he's like, oh, what do you mean? Because right now I only work Mondays and Saturdays, or sorry, right now I only work Saturdays and Sundays, because the rest of the days I study or I go to school. And when I asked for a weekend off, he's like, why? And I'm like, cause there's an event coming up that I want to attend. And he's like, but you know, you only work 2 days now, and like, you know, if you take one day off and you're only gonna work one day, like, then what's the point of me putting on your schedule? So after he said that, I was like, all right then, so I just won't work those 2 days. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal to me. I wanted to say that shit so badly, but I was like, okay, guess I'll work for you then, jeez. He's like, okay, bye. But I mean, listen, next event that comes up, if he says that dumb shit to me, bro, because it's just, bro, like, what do you, just give me just give me the day off, like, because he's over here like saying like, oh, we have plenty of techs in the area, there's no issue, right? Because I'm a technician. So he's bragging about having all these people, and there's not a big issue if you take a day off, you know what I'm saying? Oh, but when I want to take a weekend off, it's like, oh, we have you know, we're short staffed today. God, what happened to all the people you had, bro? Oh, you're telling me everybody took the day off, huh? They said, yo, Sunday, we're not working Sunday, bruh. But anyway, aside from that, it's been like raining really. Alright, what the fuck? I love this type of weather. Gloomy, rainy. But if I gotta work in this weather, my feelings might change a bit. So yeah. We're finally leaving at a reasonable time too, but thank God. Because usually we fucking leave at around, like, I'm a real dickhead when it comes to leaving the house sometimes. Like, I could wake up, make breakfast, eat it, and dip, but for some reason, I like to just like wander my house. Or just get out my phone, and I tell you what, man, that gosh darn TikTok. think today's to be interesting because I need to do a few stuff, but I should get everything done today, which would give me some room for the next day, so it should be pretty good. Jesus. I wonder if you guys can hear that on the camera. Holy. And it's not the brakes, because we've changed the brakes and we changed the caliper, and we also changed the disc as well. What's happening is, since this car had an accident like a few years back, you guys are like in the middle of the street, bro. Just go. Like, bro, this guy, he ran, like the stop sign was behind him. Like, bro, at that point, fucking go. Like, holy shit, bro. You were supposed to stop like a few feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's the stop sign coming up. I'm gonna slowly decelerate, press on the pedal, brake behind, inch forward, and then this is where he broke. I guess you can't see it, but basically he's supposed to stop here. The stop sign was behind him, right? Because he fucking stopped in front of the stop sign. Like, bro, go. And then he's like, oh, go now, bro. You're covering half the fucking street. Huh? I guess short people do have short tempers, huh? Oh well. But whenever somebody cuts me off or something like that, I don't get too mad. But whenever I see shit like that, bro, it just pisses me off. Oh, but anyway, going back to the car talk. So when we fought the guy for the car. When we bought the car off the guy, he was in an accident beforehand. With the left side was damaged, and so the actual, I don't know how do you call it, like the thing where the wheel goes, right? It got bent. Only problem, what? Oh, there it is. It got bent. So now, instead of like everything being kind of like in a straight line, the wheels are calibrated and everything, but it's the actual metal rod, pause, that everything goes on, that got like bent. Therefore, everything else under that fits is kind of like not straight. And so when we first noticed it, we tried to do like a fix, and so what ended up happening was my uncle grabbed a blowtorch and we heated up the metal and we banged it into alignment. But then obviously now we like, you know, shifted back, and so it's been making this like really bad squeaking noise. The brakes, the disc, the caliper, everything is brand new. How do I know it's brand new? Because we did it during the we did it at the beginning of the summer, and it's only been a few months, you know, like it's only been like 4 months. And we've checked the pads. The pads are fine. Everything is fine. It's just literally the rod itself. And now, bro, we are making some good time towards our school. Finally. But I'm pretty sure if I leave like at 7:30, I should be fine. 7:20. Which is that initial phase where if I don't leave before 7, what ends up happening is I get stuck with the high school traffic. The high school traffic is not fun, bro. But pretty good talk that I'm having with you guys. But I'm just kind of telling you like what's up. That's something to talk about. I'm gonna just put some tunes on and kind of fall asleep.
Don't feel mine. I'm fast to get away.
I'm one-handed to do this shit. Alright. Hello. So that was pretty much half of my fucking day. By the way, Moe's apparently gives you free chips and salsa. I'm so like baffled. I'm happy. All right, cool. Tuck time, tuck time. Let's hope that I threw it out. I forget where. Or, wait, did I throw it out? Yeah, because the camera is there, right? Wow, I did throw it out. I'm an idiot. So I grabbed a spoon and I threw out the spoon fork and I threw it out. And they also didn't provide me with one. Damn it, that sucks. Fuck! No! When you're a hungry motherfucker, I always keep one of these, and some napkins that I actually threw out. Whew. Lifesaver. Whew. Actually, lifesaver. Alright. So if you guys want to hack to like chow down food, if you guys want to hack to chow down food, it's try to get like a bowl or something. Just smush that shit around. The guac got stuck on one side. The guac got stuck on one side though. Oh my god. That could have been really. Oh, it did open. Fuck. So the hack is, if you have a spoon, grab the biggest spoon you have and just mix that shit in an actual bowl. Start fucking chow downing on that shit. I'm pretty sure like it's just a well-known fact, but you'd be surprised. Why are you shaking it? Why are you eating with a spoon instead of a fork, bro? It's like, bro, this is my first meal. But when you're bulking, you think I want to eat this food, bro? This is my, bro, do you think I want to eat this food? This is my 5th plate, bro. Shut the fuck up. Sorry about that. Got real. Also, my videos are doing really good. I'm like super happy. Some of them are, some of them aren't. I don't really care, but I want to point this out. I don't care. I don't mind when people say, "Oh, you're trying to be just like Sam Sulek with your workout videos," but he's trying to be Alex Eubanks. Can't get enough of these shizzy meat like. Listen, bro. For the record, my style of videography, oh shit, has been the same. If you look back into my channel, I've done that, like just hard edit type stuff. Or sorry, raw footage, no cuts, or like very minimal cuts. Just me working out, that's it. With some like music over it. I've always done that. And then prior to that, some of the videos that I do, it's just me strictly working out, posing, and car talk, pre-car talk. I make a video with the fucking mic again, and I get this dude, your buddy trying to be like all these people trying to be like Sam Sulek, shaking my head. Really? Like, I'll make 10 videos, original, make one, man, there's one of like Sam Sulek style, which isn't even Sam Sulek style, bro. It's just literally me, like every other of my videos, but I have a mic in this one because I spent money on it and I want to use it. I'm just like, bruh. But I don't really, obviously I care enough to talk about it, but I just wanted to say that. But aside from that, let me take a few bites of this. Hold up. Oh. It's pretty good. But aside from that, the rest of the videos are doing really good. I'm really happy. Because, you know, I look forward to either recording, talking to the camera, and editing at the end of the day. It's pretty nice. Because like I said, most of these videos are going to be talked through in the past tense because I mostly upload them at night. So whenever you guys see these whenever you guys see the video, it's never like early in the morning where I can be like, I hope you guys had a good day. Well, I guess I wouldn't be able to say I hope you guys have a good day, because that would imply that your day hasn't even started yet. But if I should say I hope you guys had a good day, just like me, because you guys are theoretically gonna watch this at night before going to bed. So, which is bad because I just said that you guys are even gonna watch this at night, right before going to bed. So I'm pretty sure you guys aren't even gonna watch it until like the next morning. So it doesn't really make sense. But whatever. Alright, listen. Most of my day is taken up with either school or school. That's it. I have a morning class, I have an afternoon class, and I have a night class.
My headphones died. I have to do it.
Dude, that shit's so cool. Dude, strong as shit. But I won't need my headphones actually. Alright. So, for a long time now, dude, I don't know why, but I got these pants so dirty, so fast. But this is something I've been wanting for a long time. I saved up. No, I haven't. I saved up a few, and I got them. I've been wanting these headphones for the longest time because, okay, so the thing with these headphones is that a lot of people say not to get them. They're saying like, oh, I like these better, you like original, like whatever. I want these headphones because I like Apple products. I like their AirPods, I like their iPhones, obviously. And I've always loved over-ear. But with a lot of the over-ear headphones, the issue is that they don't have that, like, I'm always like missing something, or there's always like an issue with it connecting from their device to my device, because it's Apple and Apple isn't really friendly with other devices. And now I also thought to myself, I'm gonna be spending most of my time with Apple, so I might as well get their only exclusive products. So with that said, we got them. These boys are expensive, but worth it nevertheless. Oh, the unwrapping experience brought to you by Moldy Motherfucking Lips. So this goes without saying, some of these videos might need to start getting monetized because does this have embroidered? Yeah, it is. I might need to make this money back. They look they look nice, bro. They look really fucking good. They look, excuse me, they look really good. Everybody hates on Apple, but everybody loves their products. And it should pair automatically as soon as I unbox them to my phone. Oh my god. Oh, heavy plastic, good. Lord. Yeah, they're coming up. Like I said. Connecting. Oh, that's it. That was pretty fast. They go, I believe it's USB-C to Lightning still for some fucking reason, but then I have the cable here. The box. The only bad thing I will say is that the charging case is like, you need to this charging case is the only way that they turn off and turn on, which is kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do about it? Things can't be perfect all the time. Alright, sound test. I don't even know how we're gonna do a sound test, but these are magnetic. Okay, that's really, they look nice. Like, they look aesthetic, if that makes sense. We're all about aesthetics and being strong. Blue, I was gonna get them black, but they only had I like blue because number one, it goes with my phone. Number two, I think I just like it. Like, I like the color, to be honest. Like, I wanted to get black just because Oh my god, where the fuck? Oh, should I put you on that? I wanted to, the other, it was like two options. It was between black and like something else. It was really between black and like blue, because number one, my case. Number two, I kind of like these colors. Like they're like very, this color's like very like cool. Not too much in your face. Like, depending on what you're wearing, it could stick out. Which sometimes for my headphones, I like them. I like that it sticks out, contrary to like what I'm wearing. But all these AirPods. Now I know that if I go here. Alright, so it's the same thing, but when I edit the videos, this makes it way easier for me to know what's what. So now we're gonna go to the gym. Today we have chest and shoulders. Yep. So should have a fun time. My stomach is kind of bugging out right now, but that's to be expected. Not because of what I ate, but because I haven't eaten that much, and then I gave my body a lot of food. So hopefully by the time we get there, it kind of slows down. Depending on how it feels, we might not even take pre, just because I know that if I take pre, it's gonna make my stomach hurt even more. And honestly, like I said, you don't really need pre-workout to have a good workout. So if my stomach feels good, we'll take it. If not, then no matter. All right, I'll see you guys afterwards. That was a bit dirty, but we'll count it. I think we do pec deck now though. That felt pretty good though. So at the very end there, where I couldn't do flies anymore, I couldn't like open that because legitimately if I was gonna pop something or tear something, you can just start doing just regular presses. You know, it's almost like a superset because like when you're doing a close bench for your tricep, some people like to do skull crushers and then superset that with just close bench. That's how the statement goes. So with this one, the same thing. Once you can't do flies anymore, just start pressing them till failure. Because you're such a lightweight where you should be able to do that, right? I don't really know anybody who's like pressing or like dumbbell flies with like the 45s or the 60s, you know what I'm saying? And that you're gonna get so fatigued where you can't press anymore. Usually do it with lightweight, maybe like 30 or 40. But I feel like if you're like dumbbell flying 40s, you should be able to press them pretty easily. But I think we're gonna do pec deck to finish it off, I wanna say. I don't know if the machine's open, so we'll do pec deck to finish it off. And then we'll move on to shoulders, because my chest feels pumped already, so. I feel like I'm gonna just do a bunch of flies just to kind of kill my chest, but a few sets of incline, coupled with a few sets of dumbbells. I feel like dumbbells are like my favorite. I feel like whenever I do these, I can absolutely just destroy my chest. And especially with now being able to go so heavy, I think I'm gonna just favor these instead of the barbell. Because I feel more stable here. But let's get on with the show, baby. What's up? Yeah, you can stop it.
The real though, like when you do it like this, it has better leverage than when you do it just straight back.
Yeah.
Like when you do it like on the angle like this, it has better leverage. I do it table as well.
But the thing is that since nobody, that's training it indirectly though. But like you just said, when you do this movement right here, it's mostly a pulley movement in the rhomboids. Just like, you know that statement where it's like, if you want big forearms, don't use straps on your back day. That's not necessarily good, right? Because if you use straps on the back day, you just take your forearm away.
Not at all. Like a little bit.
Yeah, you take a little bit off the weight, but when you do a back day, you want to work your back. You don't want to be like, I want to get my grip stronger.
But
You want to get your grip stronger. Exactly. So with the rear
That's
outs,
what I'm doing. Now with my bicep day, I do like wrist curls. So
Yeah.
I better form. And in hammer curls, I bet the brachialis. People say, nah, you gotta.
right, it's right here.
Yeah. No, you would hold that like all the way up here when you go like that.
Yeah.
So they say, nah, you gotta do like for the top, you gotta do this. I'm like, bro, I'm doing hammer curls already. I don't need it. And I just do the bottom part like that. I just do curls or like.
Okay. My palms are about to snap. So we'll keep it at this weight though. And we'll increase the height. Like I was telling homeboy. This was unstable. Like I was telling homeboy, if you want any part of your muscle group to grow, and you guys know this, you gotta train it directly, right? Not bad. What's up?
Are you ladies all right? Like the rep, like this time the more he say, are you ladies all right? Yo, I'll make you have fun. That's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm almost slow as hell. I'm like, what's he talking about?
Yeah, the rep that he's
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
the more and they say, are you
You
ladies
guys
all
are-
right?
Fuck it, we'll do 2 more, we'll call it. But these feel really good. And I think the 30s will feel even better. Okay.
Alright.
Yo, yo, yo! Car talk! He's just like Samsung! Shut the fuck up! Headphone review! I'm gonna keep it a $150 with y'all. It is not worth it. I'm like convincing myself that it is. Ugh. Oh, I didn't throw up. Also, I didn't lose the fork. I actually did find it. What do I do? Why am I feeling like this? Like, I feel like throwing up. We're weighing it at 171.70. I just weighed myself. Let's go. The pump, immaculate, bro. So yeah, I'm like, it's not, it's I know that I'm a good responder to like high intensity, because I don't like I take most of my sets to a very high intensity, I want to say, and as a result, right, I don't really need, like, I do a lot of volume and I do a lot of intensity because I like it. But if you were to ask me, like, do I need it, I feel like no. I'm a good responder to just high intensity. Like, I could do 1 or 2 sets, right, or like even 4, take them all to failure, I'll be good. But would I want to do that? I mean, if you're short on time, then yeah, 100% it's super worth it. But since I have a lot of time on my hands, I prefer not to. Anybody else hate it? Flame Princess from Adventure Time? And I'm like, no. But we can watch it together again. So it was really good. So, okay, before I go into my ramblings, I want to do a gym talk, like an actual talk about the workout and methodically break down my process. I start off with pressing because it felt really good, right? I personally love dumbbells more than anything else because I'm able to go all the way down, get a good stretch, and just explode that back up. Even if it is like relatively lightweight, I much prefer that stretch to fully stretch the pec and just explode it up and get a nice squeeze at the very top. I love that shit. And then from there, I did some flies. I love flies, and I love I just love, like, because with dumbbells I'm able to just slowly and keep a lot of tension on that pec or on that muscle group for a longer period of time rather than compound movements. Though compound movements, in my opinion, are just better overall because they're able to just make you bigger, right? if you want bigger shoulders, bigger triceps, bigger biceps, bigger any muscle group, doing a compound lift is gonna make that muscle group either more stronger or just bigger, rather than you doing it isolated, because you're gonna be able to overload the muscle more than if you were just to isolate it with some lightweight. And what people don't understand is that when we say that, because other people say that as well, we're not just saying do compound, we're saying why we prefer them over isolation. We never said just do compounds or that we just do compounds, but given the choice, we would prefer to start with the compound and end with the isolation. There's nothing wrong with that. Being able to understand that and being flexible with your workout, compound and then isolation, is what makes an overall bodybuilder a bodybuilder. With my shoulders, on the other hand, pretty much I don't do any shoulder pressing because my frontal head, I feel like it's not overdeveloped, but I just don't want it to. I work it enough in my presses and I feel that shit. Don't get me wrong, like it's not like I'm neglecting it. I feel it when I'm pressing. But overall, for shoulders, it's really just 2 exercises that you really need. A rear delt, or whatever variation you want. I honestly think that the reverse pec deck is superior, just because if you don't want to bend over and support yourself with just your lower back and your hamstrings and do a reverse rear delt or fly, then maybe, so when you bend over, it's a reverse lateral raise. So instead of doing them horizontally, you would do them horizontally but bend over. That way you can like target your rear delts, but you got to support yourself with your lower back and your hamstrings. And then some people find that a discomfort. If you're one of those people, just doing pec deck is beautiful. I personally, like I said, I love to do that with a lot of weight, just moving it around, just hitting that area overall. And then as the sets progress, I'll do lighter weight, slow and control. And then for my side delts, lateral raises are king, obviously. The machines are good, but I feel like if you really want a good develop, I think just doing regular lateral raises, supported with a bench, chest supported, back supported, however you do them, they're amazing. Go nice, slow and control, really feel that delt. And if you want to add cables, I suggest doing it in a way that you get a full stretch on the side delt and just raising it and getting a good squeeze. And that's pretty much it. All right, sweet. Let's start wrapping it out. Other shit. For starters, what time is it? It's 5:02. It's fine. We'll get to the campus and then we'll just I just want to get to the campus so that I can start so you can turn me. So we'll do like a headphone talk, right? Where so the headphones, all right, listen, if you're looking into getting these headphones, you're on the fence, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, because I like this stuff because I'm in a I'm not in a spot where I can be spending a lot of money, right? But I'm also not in a spot where I can't, right? Oh, everybody's turning. Except this dude who's going the same direction I am. I'm gonna eat some chips, by the way, because apparently chips are a fast digestive carb, so they're 100% cool to consume. If you get a good pair of headphones, my suggestion, just like the SBD belt, bro. The only difference between an SBD belt and every other belt is that it's kind of the belt, and so I'm assuming the same applies for the Apple headphones. You're getting the headphones, right? But you know, unless you're like a super crazy fanatic, you have money lying around, or you really care about quality, which, you know, I fall into one of those categories. Whoa, lost control there for a second. suggest you getting these headphones. I think if you were to get some Skull Candies or Skull Crushers, Skull Candies, I was right the first time. Some Sonys, or you know, just like any other cheaper headphone, right? I don't think, unless you're like a crazy audiophilia and like you care about customization and not being jank with the Apple software, I feel like Apple, they're not really worth it for the tag. I mean, they were alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, I've been using my Sonys for so long, and the Sonys, you know, are like a really good competitor. But I've been using them for so long that, and I've been using some like really good headphones. At home, I have I forgot what they called. But I'm overall like I care about quality. If you noticed, right? So I can tell you with a hard heart that it is not worth it, and that you should definitely save your money and just get some like Sonys or Skull Crushers, Skull Candies. Fuck. But that's what I like. I guess I'm finally in a spot where, you know, I can say like that's what I'm here for, to kind of just like test stuff out for you guys if it's actually worth it, if it's not worth it, right? That's why I think I also buy a lot of pre-workouts from different brands, even though I love one brand specifically, Gorilla Mind. It's because I want to test stuff out. Like I want to see like, is it actually worth the hype? Is it worth the price? You know what I'm saying? And over the years, you know, not only from pre-workouts, but other stuff that I use, that being audio, cameras, somewhat, I'm able to just like kind of see like what makes a good camera, and what's fluff, right? What's actual good stuff on like a product, and what's actually BS. A good example is that is, you know, what is it like? Oh, blend. If your pre-workout is a blend of something, depending on the ingredients and the brand and the, you know, then you might be better off getting something else, paying that extra prestige to get like good ingredients. A good example is C4. C4 is it's a blend. You don't know what's in the blend. It could be a lot of good stuff, it could be a lot of placebos, right? So would you rather spend, you know, like $30 on it, be a good workout and a good pre-workout, or spend, you know, 50 to 60 on, say, you know, Gorilla Mind, Rise, Euphoria, C-Bums, right? Where the ingredients are not only backed up by science, not only backed up by, you know, millions of consumers, but they're also just it's a good pre-workout because you know what you're getting. You can research every single ingredient and ask yourself, you know, do I want this? But of course, not everybody has that luxury that they can just buy different type of pre-workouts and decide which one is good, which one isn't good. And so, even though this is why we have the internet, right? I don't say we don't have that luxury. Yes, we do. So just go online and just search up whatever ingredient you think is good, whatever ingredient you don't know what it is. Is it good for you? Is it not good for you? What it does? What are the benefits, side effects, longevity, shortevity, etc., etc. But that's not to say you don't need it, or that's not to say you need it, right? Pre-workout, any gym accessory that you can think of, it's really that, an accessory. You don't really need it, right? When it's raining outside, it's good to have an umbrella, right? If you don't have it, you're gonna get soaked, you can possibly get sick, you're gonna be really cold. Are those, you know, bad? Not necessarily, right? If you get wet, you're gonna dry eventually. If you get sick, you're gonna be down for a bit, but you're gonna, you know, kick it back up. And, you know, if you're gonna get cold, you're gonna get warm soon. So, you know, they're not necessarily dead, and it's not necessarily bad, but would having an umbrella help? Yes. You know, that way I can stay dry, warm, you know, sorta, and then, you know, not get sick because I won't be wet. So accessories aren't necessarily needed, but they sure as hell make life a lot fucking easier. And they sure as hell make lifting easier. And that's, ladies and gentlemen, where the problem lies. Because everybody nowadays wants everything. Oh, you take the easy way out, bro. I want it to be rough. I want the hard way. And it's just, sometimes yes, and other times no. If my wrist is hurting from benching a lot because I keep, turning the wrist whenever I bench, I'm gonna start wearing wrist straps because it hurts my wrist. You know why? Because despite me training my forearms, right, despite me having some really good forearms, some really strong grip, my wrist joint cannot be trained. And that's why people wear accessories. Because I can brace really good. And I have a really good core, really good stability, etc., etc. Nice. But when it comes to deadlifting, I have my limitations, just like everybody else, I can brace as hard as I can. I can train my abs as hard as I can. I can train my lower ab as hard as I can. But at a certain point, there comes a limitation. Now, it is up to you to find that limitation. For some people, most people, they cut it too short. And they find that oh, I already reached my limit without a belt. And it's like, 315, 225. Myself, I can deadlift 4 or 5 without a belt, no issue. Is that a flex? Is that to say that you shouldn't wear a belt unless you can deadlift 4 or 5 pounds? No. That's just where I drew the line for me, right? I said if I can do 4 or 5 without a belt, anything higher, I would feel safe with one. And at the end of the day, if you look into bracing and that G-trunk effect, you'll realize that the more stable your lower back is, a really sensitive part of your body, okay, this is how I read it. I forgot where I saw this, read it or heard it, whatever. But if your lower back is supported, it sends a signal through your spine to your skull, to your brain, where it verifies, okay, is our lower back properly supported? Yes? Okay, we can exceed 100% of effort because there's not so much, there's no injury. Your body feels safe enough that it can just say, you know what, fuck it, let's lift this much weight because it's supported, etc. It's like if you ever go rock climbing or whenever you're about to do something stupid, but you feel secure about it, and so you're more inclined to do it. Your body works the same way. If it feels that it's properly supported, right, and even though he's about to do something really stupid, I'm not saying that deadlifts are stupid, but it's more inclined to give you more strength, right? If you add a belt on top of that, right, it really supports your lower back, and it gives you a greater tree trunk effect, right? If you get it's like bracing gives you a tree trunk effect. With the belt, it's tree trunk effect 2. Sharpness 1, sharpness 2 for Minecraft. It's a better tree trunk effect, which in turn allows your body to exert more, right? It says, okay, our normal capacity is 100. Wait, now we have a belt. Wait, what I feel like more safer? Fuck it, let's do it 200. And there, the stronger you get with bracing, and the stronger your core gets, and the stronger your lower back gets, that threshold keeps increasing, right? So, are lifting accessories worth it? Right? This is like the end all be all of whatever tangent I just went on. Yes, 100%. Are they needed? No, they are not needed. They simply, for better, for worse, right? They make the SBD easier and safer. So if you're on the fence, oh, I don't want to pussy out, oh, I don't want to like take the shortcut out. You're not taking the shortcut out. But being safe in the gym is not taking the easy way out, right? If you were to tell me that, you know, you got injured because you said you didn't want to use wrist straps, a belt, whatever, because only pussies do it or stuff like that, you know, you might be dumb. I don't know. But if you told me, you know, you're being, you know, if you told me that you did 135 with wrist straps because your wrists kept giving you pain whenever you benched, then I'm not gonna cut you anything, right? It's like, you know what, at least you're being safe, right? You're practicing safety. You don't want to hurt yourself, so why should I get mad, right? Like Sam Solik says, you know, you'd be a fool to not take care of your body, right? If your shoulder hurts and you keep pushing it, and when you grow old, you know, you can't use that shoulder anymore, then, you know, you deserve it. Just like if you were to get injured doing like a compound movement because you were being dumb and you were just ego lifting, like actually ego lifting, then I would also consider you a fool. So be safe in the gym. Don't be dumb. You know, don't go to the gym to impress anybody except yourself. And just be safe. I tell all my friends, you know, please be safe. Especially the ones that do a lot of weight. Please be safe. Don't be dumb. Unless I'm there to like justify it, don't do it. And that's pretty much it. We'll get to my class right now. We have a few minutes. But I'll cut the video somewhere. Dude, also, everybody's getting an electric school. Like, everybody's getting electric shit nowadays, bro. The future is here, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. Fuck flying cars, bro. Everybody has either an electric scooter, electric bike, but no electric cars. I actually gotta go slow because like my car spun out actually, but I was able to control it, but it did spin out on me, and it doesn't necessarily scare me per se, but I don't want to scare those around me. Like I'm fine doing dangerous shit, don't get me wrong, but when it's around people, I don't want them to get affected, you know what I'm saying? Ay, papi chulo. These strips are like really like they're super plain, which is good. You want chips, in my opinion, to be plain, because what do you usually eat chips with? Sauce. You don't want the sauce to get tarnished, bro. You know what's like queso chips are sounding really good right now, dude. I still have a leftover from earlier. think our next big purchase is gonna be the lens, like a wide grip lens, or what am I saying? A wide angle lens. I mean, bro, it's like 520. Like, if anybody like is in a hurry, I mean, bro, what are you doing? It's 520. You're in. You see all these 3 buses, and you're like, oh my god, I need to hurry up. Listen, bro. Stop.